right out of the box onto your wrist, and you don't find that with your everyday tracker. Finally, something that you don't need to have a technical brain to deal with. The only thing you have to do is take it out of the box, put it on your wrist. You enter the time and you enter the date, and you are ready to go. It's gonna automatically track all your details. So what it does, let me show you mine. In fact, I'm gonna just take it off. Really easy, on and off.
It is so comfortable to wear. It's splash proof as well. So wash your dishes, get on your treadmill, walk the dog, play with the grandkids. And you know, it tracks everything that I need to know, basically.
Right, I'm gonna show you one nice button to press.
Yeah, that's it.
This is my stuff today. 20,000 steps.
Girl.
I'm this HSN. See, and my socks are the reason why. I'm telling you.
You need those copper fit
What am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to walk my dogs around the block about 1,000 times. Their legs are going to fall off, poor things. Right, I press it one more time. So steps. I've done 8 miles. Oh, wow, my thighs are feeling fabulous. Not just because of my compression tights. All right, the next thing. Calories burned. That's 2 bagels worth of calories, but I didn't eat 2, I promise you. Now, this is the calories so far. So what it's doing, it's storing all this information. I can press it, it lasts for 7 days, but it actually, yeah, it gives me yesterday's. If I hold this button in, it's so easy. It gives me yesterday's details. Let's see how many I did. 15,000, I've already beaten it. 6 miles.
Moly.
This is a personal trainer on your wrist. We can't all have a personal trainer yelling at us. They're annoying half the time anyway. This is your reason to get off the couch. We don't all have time to go to the gym, right? We're busy. I don't even go to the gym half the time. That's why I teach yoga. It's much easier to do. But with your Step FX, you're going to see the number of steps that you've taken, the distance. And what this does mentally, Shannon, it gives you motivation.
It does.
You wake up and you go, right, I did 4,000 steps.
Right, you want to beat yourself every single day. If you want to get somebody a fitness tracker, or maybe you're new to the fitness tracker market, you know, I think of somebody like my mom. My mom has been told by her doctor that she should be walking more, but you know, my mom is never, I mean, first of all, the fitness tracker I have, I love, I spend $150 on, but it takes software, it takes an app, it eats up my data charges, you know, all that stuff, you know, different strokes for different folks. This, as Annika says, it's out of the box and on your wrist, and you are getting not only the easiest, the most complete, I think it's the smartest way to track those steps in the world, and you're getting that copper fit name. Oh, one other thing, not only is it splash proof, so do your dishes, walk your dog, you know, sweat, whatever you're doing. In the rain, exactly. But the unit itself does pop out of the band.
Right, and sometimes you don't want to wear a strap, especially at night, say if you're going out for dinner, you're wearing a nice outfit. And all you have to do, there's a little disc on the back of your little strap here. I just want you to show you this because it really is easy.
Isn't
this
that cool?
Is not difficult. You press 2 fingers on there and it slides right out. All right, now this again, right, you just pop it in your pocket. It continues tracking your steps. We don't want to not track our steps because we're trying to beat our goals, all right? And it is the deluxe version. This is not available in retail because it's actually rechargeable as well.
This is the gift of health. This is the gift of motivation. This is the gift of not only keeping us on track. I don't care who you are from any walk of life. I think we can all agree on one thing. We all should be more active. We really should.